Dude, that car's not going anywhere. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host and Aragorn of the aria, Ken Levine. I'm a singer and vocal coach here on YouTube, and today is World Wednesday, where we look at artists from all over the world, both well-established and young and up-and-coming, like this next artist who comes from Israel, I believe, and his name is Mergy. That's his last name. I think his first name is Jonathan. Yes, Jonathan is a young up-and-coming artist, so I think he's a well-established star over in Israel, in the Middle East, and now is coming out with his first English album, English-only album. So he is launching himself with a triumvirate of songs all linked together. They're just short little ditties, and I think what we'll do is we'll show them all, I believe, in sequence. I hope it's in sequence, and we can get started with that right now, and we'll see what he's about. 3, 2, 1, go. Dreamy.
Saw you last night with your friends again. You look even better than the day we met.
Pretty emotional about something.
Tell me how you been. Trying to keep it casual, but in my head we had about 1,000 conversations. 'Cause we don't talk anymore. Now I'm good about.
He's named his car after himself. I love it. What is that? What kind of car is that? Salmon? So I don't know. Never seen that car before in my life. It looks, I don't know. I don't know if is that a plum ride? It looks kind of tiny and economical.
Now I'm good about 1,000 things to say to you. But I'm down to 4. It goes like,
Oh,
fuck you.
swearsies.
I hate you. I miss you. Sucks to know you. Don't be acting like you're innocent. Breaking someone's heart is never elegant. Yeah. Save your sorries, it's irrelevant. I bet you do it again and again.
I gotta tell you, he's driving like a maniac through a field of canola, or are they buttercups? What are they? It looks like canola, which goes by another name. So penetrating the field of canola, and it's actually probably was something that was really fun to sort of fly blind through this beautiful field. I suppose that is the filmmakers and the artist's metaphor for something. I reserve judgment. However, it does seem, well, I got more to say. I won't interrupt. Just keep it playing, baby.
We don't talk anymore. Now I'm good about 1,000 things to say to you. But I'm down to 4. It goes like, fuck you. I hate you. I miss you. Sucks to know you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I hate you. No. I miss you. Sucks to know you.
You know, I wonder sometimes, is that something that you say to yourself, or is that something you say to someone that has broken your heart and betrayed you? That sounds like the common refrain when you've been betrayed. Perhaps, maybe that is a little bit of like, I should have seen this coming. Now we're talking about the content here of the video. We're not and the end of the lyrics of the song, the lyrical content. It's kind of a fun, upbeat song for such a heavy subject. Betrayal is one of those things that can really destabilize you as a human being, and can cause you a lot of consternation. But look, he's got a dandelion? That wasn't a dandelion field, I'm pretty sure. Dandelions don't get that big.
I never meant to say I miss you. I never meant to say.
To be continued. All right. Yeah. Okay. So what I could glean was he has that Venn diagram of what you want in terms of a pop singer. Young, up-and-coming heartthrob. He's got the sort of wispy, airy attack and, beautifully in tune. Obviously, some emotional content. Let's see what song is behind door number 2. This next one is called Lie Like This. All right. Uh-oh, what's going on? I did not do this right. Okay, here we got it queued up now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. He's back in his car again, the Mergy mobile.
I hate
Still
you
got his,
so much right now.
got the
I
dandelion
love
there.
you too much. You had to spill it all out. How do you sleep at night? You've been saying things that make me crazy. I don't need the truth, it doesn't help me. You pretend to try to fix us lately. Your honesty is fucking selfish. Take the trust and break it on me. 'Cause I like
Whoa.
it when you lie, like it when you lie like this.
Dude, your classic ride.
'Cause I like it when you lie, like it when
Sounds
you
very
lie
Weekend-ish.
like this. Jealousy, you can
Okay, so car accidents can be really serious. I know this is a dramatization. Yes, I have been drinking. It's okay. This, again, with the technique, it's actually harder than you think to get the tone that you want, really nail the tone plus the intonation and get that sort of wispy character to it, that very emotive quality. You really have to work on it. Now, this is something that's probably a sound that has been in his wheelhouse for a really long time. I don't know any of his earlier work, but whoever he's working with, whatever coaches he's had, are really nailing this style.
make it go so easily. Take the trust and break it on me. 'Cause I like it when you lie like this. I told you so many times, knowledge is a weakness. I know I should be asking myself for you, huh? But that's not my business. You've been saying things that make me crazy. I don't need the truth.
Dude, that car's not going anywhere. Okay, we're watching the video. It's lots of fun, though it is really emotional. And I once was on tour, and we were going over this mountain pass, and it was snowy and icy, and we lost control of the vehicles. And man, we spun around on the road and went up one side of the snowbank and up the other, and then eventually we came to a crashing halt. We were going about, 100K on this highway. We shouldn't have been driving that fast. Anyway, we were all okay, but man, did we ever feel like dice in a Yahtzee can coming out of that. We weren't thinking straight, and we were all like, we got to get this van off the side of the road. There's other cars that might be coming along. And the wheels were like this. That car was going nowhere. We were real shook up. That's what he's probably going through right here.
Doesn't help me. You pretend to try to fix us lately. Your honesty is fucking selfish. Take the trust and break it on me. 'Cause I like it when you lie, like it when you lie like this. Break it on me. 'Cause I like it when you lie, like it when you lie like this. Jealousy, you can make it go so easily. Take the trust and break it on me. 'Cause I like it when you lie like this.
The car's on fire, man.
Keep me deceived, let me read relief. Don't leave me, please don't make me
Nice Vocal flip there. A lot of vocal breaks at the end of the phrases here. It shows sometimes that can happen naturally, but when you do it with intention, it has that effect of that emotional fragility that he's going for in this scene, in this song. And this is a common effect that you hear a lot of pop singers, especially, when they're singing their emotional ballads, driving the girls crazy. This is what you want to do. It's almost like you build up a lot of technical subglottal vocal breath pressure, and then you allow it to sort of ease out in a controlled break, and it comes out feeling like you're breathless and fragile. Good effect. I'm sorry, that car's not going to survive. Doesn't it feel like sometimes when you're in some kind of smoldering wreckage of a relationship, you still want to try and save it somehow? Obviously, the car is a metaphor, a pretty big metaphor for the relationship and its inevitable demise. No matter how hard you try, it's not coming back. To be continued. Okay. 3 different feelings here. One is almost sort of rebelliously joyful, and this one is much more heartfelt and achy, angsty. And the next one is called Paradise. Okay, Mergy, let's see what we got.
Night, dark outside, we won't make it all alive. We won't make it all alive. Eyes don't wanna make him cry, but we're running out of time. Used to think we'll never let it go. But every little drama wants a promo. They only see us kissing in the photos, but it's all a lie. We just got addicted to the feeling, so we keep pretending we're unbeaten.
He's doing that same thing that going towards the ends of the phrases like we talked about earlier, and then of course giving it an aspirate feeling now. Instead of the voice breaking intentionally, we have this sort of more letting go, this sort of a sighing letting go of the vocal line. And again, I don't know if this is all just Mergy or if he's working with people. To me, it feels that's exactly where the song needs to be and where it needs to sit vocally. And of course, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of production in a song like this, in a pop production. But really nailing it, it's an art form, just like any other art form.
So go here tonight. I got a one-way ticket all the way to paradise. So follow me down. We got a chance to see the light before we say goodbye. So follow me. Right, hold on tight. We can break the speed of light.
I don't understand the metaphor of the flashbulbs. Is this a reference to his previous pop stardom? I don't know.
At least for one last night, wanna make you feel alive, even if we're dead inside. Used to think we'll never let it go. But every little drama was a promo. They only see us kissing in the photos, but it's all a lie. We just got addicted to the feeling, so we keep pretending we're unbeaten. So come here tonight.
Goodbye, camera.
I got a one-way ticket all the way to paradise. So
running through the forest. It's good exercise. I don't recommend it, running through the forest without a trail, because you're asking for a sprained ankle, man. Joking aside, this is a really catchy tune. Really catchy tune.
Coming with me, I got one more ticket. Before we say goodbye, follow me down. Say you're coming with me, I got one more ticket. Before we say goodbye,
Kept the dandelion all that time.
just follow me, come close to me, before we say goodbye.
He's up in front of a mirror. Oh, he's going through the looking glass, and he leaves. Whoa, it's got some blood on his dandelion there. Interesting. You know what? Really thoughtful metaphors throughout this particular music video. Obviously, this is something that's really personal to, well, I shouldn't say obviously. It seems like within the context of the songs, there's a lot of personal touches throughout this. He torched his own car to make the video happen. That is commitment right there. And the dandelion. Okay. All right. Well, interesting. I expected, what I was hearing through my particular headphones was a lot of production, a lot of vocal layering, a lot of different overdubs with, I assume, his own voice, sort of broadening and thickening out the vocal sound, which is expected in the pop genre. Very, very cool, very well done, very professionally done. And I just want to go back to this image of panning down to the image of the dandelion. I was recalling while the dandelion popped up in the middle of the field, that was it Hecate that was feeding Theseus for a month on dandelion and dandelion thistle before he went into the labyrinth and faced the Minotaur. Are there any echoes of that in the imagery here? I'm not sure. Would be interesting to investigate and maybe go directly to the source. Maybe someone who knows Mergy could perhaps find out from him whether or not any of that symbolism was present or thought was present within this. And then, of course, going into the looking glass, or maybe it's getting out of the looking glass. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Again, a lot of symbolism going on in there. And great vocalism. Obviously, a young, up-and-coming world star who is worth paying attention to just on the start of his career arc. Maybe you are a young singer that is on the start of your career arc, but you're not entirely sure where to start from. I strongly recommend you reach out to a talented vocal coach. They can teach you some of the tips and tricks that you will need to leverage your own idiosyncratic sound to make the most of your performances. You can reach out to someone in your neighborhood. That's one-on-one is obviously the best way to learn singing, but that's not always possible in today's day and age. You can certainly reach out to one of us here in YouTube land. There's lots of great talented vocal coaches out here. You don't have to work with me, but if you want to work with me, I'll be sure to leave those links down below in the description. And get a hold of me at my Wizio page or kenlevine.vocalcoach.com. I almost forgot the name of my own website. Oh, well. That being said, leave your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. I'm always interested to hear what you think. What do you think of this particular sound? Are you interested? Does it turn you off? Is this a unique way of presenting songs in 3 distinct parts? And also, please remember to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, do all of that sort of stuff as well. Really helps the channel, helps me out. And if you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something, and we will see you next time.